Pre-titles, so to speak. Also, pre-titles, so to speak. Ah, hello there. Now, we at the Whoniversals, whilst we talk a lot about Doctor Who, we don't really seem to talk about the merchandise that much, unless we're doing a story-based review, such as when we review the books and audios, or we are celebrating a momentous occasion, such as back when we did the Doctor Who Magazine at 40 video in 2019, or I'm talking about the collection box set for the 507th time. So, to start off Tom Baker Month, or if this is not the first video to continue Tom Baker Month, I thought I would do something a little bit different, and instead have a little video about the Lovarzi 4th Doctor Scarf. Season 16 to 17, short version to be precise. Also, so in 2012, the British clothing and clothing item company Lovarzi teamed up with Doctor Who to provide teamed up with Doctor Who to produce Doctor Who and Doctor Who themed clothing items. Specifically, teamed up with Since then, they have produced a few hanky and his own velvet. The 5th Doctor plus a few other items such as the 7th Doctor umbrella. This is not going as well as I rehearsed it in earlier. Their most notable items of clothing are the 3 18-metre long feet. Their most notable pieces of clothing are the Their most notable items of clothing are the 3 18 feet long 4th Doctor Scarf clothing replicas. Their most notable items are the 3 18 feet idiot. One based on the season 12 design, one based on the season 16 to 17 design, with the latter two also gaining shorter versions from Lovarzi. Best guess, you may still be able to get it second hand for a decent price if you're able to find it. If you're able to find it, you will be. With this item now no longer being in stock and not even being listed on the main product, this item is now the season 18 short scarf is now no longer in stock. However, today we will be looking at the former short. But and that aside, it's really cool to have. Yeah, got rid of a midget. So I initially got. Now I hadn't planned on getting this until. So back in this, where a character who was I suppose, pastiche of the 4th Doctor would wear the scarf in the So I purchased this. So I purchased this from Amazon, or should I say? Yeah. So I purchased this from Amazon as part of my. Well, I suppose I wouldn't say cosplay. It was not a cosplay. As it was a 4th Doctor screening event, so I wore it to said screening along with. To go with it. So let us now open up the. So loud. It's a 22 logo. Next up from the purple is this. Mainly. So this. I guess that's why I'm not so. And it's so nice to see all of these lovely patterns and colours on the scarf. So and between and the longer scarf and the 18 and the longer, but not quite as many. Some bits do get kind of curled round when wearing it, as probably per usual, but that is to be expected. The neck piece is also adjustable, so you can adjust your neck or the length, and therefore tying it in as best as you would like with the Fourth Doctor. And it's also slightly cheaper as well, coming in nearer to £30 to £32 on the Lovarzi website, whilst the longer one is nearer to about 60 to 70. I'm going to have to double check that. I might do that bit on a separate segment. I'll do a fashion bit in a second. So I'll do a fashion bit to kind of do in there, and I'll also do the on the laptop thing as well. So overall, if you are interested in getting a Fourth Doctor scarf for your cosplay or just to have in your collection, and you want the cheap but still fairly damn greatly made product, or you don't want a terribly long scarf but something a little bit longer than normal, then this is a great product to get, as it is pretty much ticks all of those boxes and is a pretty damn cool scarf. Not gonna lie, this is pretty freaking cool. Like I said, I do prefer the colours being a little bit more popping, when I think the season 12 scarf is a little bit better, but this one is still really cool. That being said, the season 12 scarf some usually gets tied in with the red or the dark brown coat that the Fourth Doctor wears, whilst this one's usually with the beige or grey one. When I say red one, I mean the lighter red one. Then again, that season 12 scarf is either tied in with the dark brown or the dark red, light red. Then again, that season 12 scarf is either tied with the dark brown or the first red coat the Fourth Doctor had, whilst this one's more with the beige or the grey one. And the season 18 one with the second red coat. Oh well, I guess it evens it out then, because the darker coat. I guess it evens it out having the lighter shaded scarf with the darker shaded red and brown coats, whilst the darker shade scarf matches the beige and grey coats, which are a bit lighter, whilst the season 18 outfit is just full on red maroon. Whilst the season 18 costume is full on maroon red. So I guess they fit with balancing out the style, at least up to season 17. So yeah, still pretty cool. Okay. Catwalk shot, I guess. And action. I don't even know what that last bit was. Might not include that. And it's also a really good one if you want something a little bit longer than your standard scarf, but again, not as long as the 18 feet more TV accurate scarf the Fourth Doctor wore. Or if you're looking, and it's also a really good alternative. Unless you want that season 18 scarf, you really will have to dig for that. Or you're a season 12 scarf fan, in which case you probably don't have one of these available. I might cut those last bits. So, everybody wins. They've also done the 5th Doctor. They've also done the 5th and 7th Doctor jumpers, although that 5th Doctor one is out of stock, which is why I had to wear a different cricket jumper for my 5th Doctor cosplay for the 5 Doctors BFI screening instead of their 5th Doctor jumper, which I most certainly would have worn if it hadn't been sold out by then. Funny enough, I actually wore the 2nd Doctor handkerchief in my second... Funny enough, my 7th Doctor handkerchief was used for my second... Funny enough, the 7th Doctor handkerchief was used for my 2nd Doctor cosplay, so... Oh well, makes up for that, I guess. Did I use it for the 5th Doctor one as well? No, I don't think I did. I did consider where... No, I was going to do something else, actually. And I have to say, the products I've gotten from them so far have been marvellous. So I do suggest... And I have to say, their products that I've gotten them... And I have to say the products I've gotten there... The 7th Doctor silk scarf, before they sell out prior to the next season... And as mentioned, there's plenty of other great products to get from them that are still available in stock, and as mentioned, there are plenty of other products on their site, as well as places like Amazon or Forbidden Planet that will sell their products. So if you want to have a look and see if there's anything you would like, and you would like to grab... As previously mentioned, there's plenty of other stuff on their As previously mentioned, there are other stuff... I'll forget it. As previously mentioned, there are plenty of other clothing and products on their site, as well as at other retailers, as well as sites such as Amazon, where you can purchase your own item of Doctor Who clothing, costume replica, or another piece of Doctor Who item of clothing or merchandise piece. And from my experience, yeah, they're a good buy. And from my experience, they're a good buy and worth supporting. And yeah, I shall definitely be getting more. And I shall definitely be getting more from them as we come closer to that eventual season 20. And I shall definitely I shall see about getting more stuff from them, especially as we head to that inevitable season 25 BFI screening. And I want to go a bit more, and I want to make my 7th Doctor cosplay a little bit more closer to what he appears in the show, as opposed to throwing something together like some of the other ones. Even though that's probably what it's going to be ending up like. I might redo that again. So on the whole, Lovarzi have done a brilliant job with all of, including the 18 feet scarves, including the 3 18 feet 4th Doctor scarves mentioned earlier. Yes. Oh, would you like a jelly baby? Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Would you like a jelly baby? Or jelly baby chick in this case? Oh, go on. Oh, 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 that's delicious. Oh. It's also cheaper too, coming in at about £32 during sale. Stop from here. It's also cheaper too. It's a cheaper option as well, coming in at about £32 during sale and £35 usually, as opposed to. Oh, start here. And those aren't even in sale. So you've either got this or this if you don't want to get that. So if you want if you want one of the longer scarves, you've got 70. So you've got one of the two expensive ones. So you've got the two more expensive ones if you're going for the 18 feet long scarf, whilst the shorter scarf is about half the price. Hey, mate. Whilst the season. Oh, by the way, Will, I've found your next Do you think Will would like it if I got this for his birthday / Christmas? Do you think he'd be jealous if I got it for myself? Bestie, comment down below. You're OP. That's opinions, not opening. Do you think Will would be jealous if I... This is going to be for a post-credit scene. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne bonus content YouTube channel. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Whoniversals YouTube channel.